Welcome to Maple Mountain High School for a high school rewind game of the week. Yeah, thank you. That's right, folks. Jackson splits the screen on the hole, and Jackson flies through the lane and throws it down to the ground. And it's Noah White. Oh, what a move! Go inside the 10. Touchdown! Noah White. It's not looking for a home run. Just seeing, oh, a hot shot back at Taylor. Doubles him up and out of the jam. 2-1. Line to short, taken by back, steps on second and the first. A triple play. Lob it into Nordstrom. Shawnee at the horn. And she hits it! From beyond half court, Shawnee Nordstrom. 3 on the game clock off the back of the rim. Hawkins, this will count. It goes, and it does! The Larry Bird finish. Throws to Brown. It's double pass. Going back down the sideline. Matuatai adjusts, makes a grab at the 10. Set the tackle on the 5. Touchdown! Touchdown, Roy! See ya. Gets it. And the foul. He's up the floor! There's your exclamation point. Go for the Grant Hill pass. Actually, it's Bryce Drew. And he got it! Nick Collins at the horn! Yeah, you should just strut that off, Nick Collins. 2 seconds. And a foul? They called a foul! Not to be overcritical of the officials, but this is bad. Fastball misses inside. There goes into center. Christensen rounds third. Here comes a throw from Paul. The cutoff, not in time. Now takes it. Cale Mickelson going around Ryland Jones. 2 seconds. Mickelson. FPG takes it. Frampton goes for the steal. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Richens for the win. There will not be a run for 5. Richens at the buzzer. And Fremont has scored low peak. Easton terminates cross court. Has that stolen by Sheffield. Sheffield going to home. Sheffield throws it home. Going to the far side. Had Smith, pump fakes, fires to the corner, and it is, oh, what a grab! Taylor Johnson with a one-handed interception.
From opposing guards, and did a complete game tonight for 15.
What a 16. Haslam on the flat to Havea. Big fella. Bottled up once again, but still going. And Havea brings out the tackles. Inside the 5, it dives in the end zone. Touchdown, Provo!
We are so grateful to have the listeners with us, and we've got a game ball that's going to be presented by Coach Quincy Lewis. Coach, if you'll present Dusty with the game ball tonight. We just want to thank Dusty for his 20 years of covering high school basketball, and we look forward to getting him back on the mic soon. So let's give one more big round of applause for him. Let's get one big group photo. All right, fans.
As we get ready for our game of the week tonight, Lehi and Skyridge, a big battle in Region 3. Of course, we want to take just a few minutes. We got about 10 minutes more worth of warm-ups, and tonight honoring our friend and colleague Dusty Litster. Had a great pregame ceremony for him. We want to relive some of Dusty's best moments, moments that we've shared here on some of our Rewind flashbacks, and we want to take you through some of those as we relive moments that we can't wait to get back when Dusty's back with us. Let's start first. It's spring's right around the corner. You know what comes with corners or with spring? It's those pesky bugs. Let's go see how Dusty dealt with bugs at a previous episode of KSL Sports Rewind.
And now it's time for a Rewind flashback. Moments Dusty and Dane want to forget.
The Davis defense coming up with a big stop here on 4th and goal to keep us scoreless in the first. We'd have to wait till the second quarter for Fremont to break through. How about a 48-yard field goal for the Silverwolves? That's a long one, and it's good. Also had a touchdown in this ball game for the Panthers as Lupati had 2 passing touchdowns for West in a big come-from-behind victory, 26-17. And all of a sudden, Dusty, West in position for a co-region championship. Now, West, the job isn't done, but this is a great step in building that program done by Coach Solovey. For Weber, Jake Lindsay had 3 passing touchdowns, 2 of them to Cannon DeVries, as the Weber Warriors 28-3 over the Bountiful Braves. Just in 2018 as they did in 2017, you can call 801-314-4040 to get that free injury assessment set up.
Absolutely.
I know, he was buzzing around me too.
It landed on my nose. When you got a flat nose, that means really close to your freaking eyes. You're just touching my eyelashes there. And you got it on camera, isn't that awesome?
Oh, we missed that. We missed that. And, you know, the best part is you see some of what happens behind the scenes when, you know, Vince comes in and throws a bunch of video on top so you don't get to see and appreciate that. But awesome moments. Awesome moments. As we get ready to welcome on the big man. Come on the headset there, pal.
Oh, this is going to be awesome.
We're reliving some great moments as teams are warming up here. And
we're good. We'll get over.
Dusty, it's great to have you on the mic again. Welcome, buddy.
It's pretty awesome, to be honest with you. So it's fun to just get ready to get everything going. You know, my first call in 6 months.
It's been a while. It's been a while. And we obviously had the opportunity before the game. What was that like? How was that?
Pretty crazy, just to kind of go through everything with all the fans and with everybody.
When you were watching those calls, what were some of the memories that came to your mind?
Honestly, it's from where I was when I was calling them. So every time I saw one, I was like, well, let me think of this. Where was I? Where was I set? And could kind of go back and relive the moment, you know. I did not realize we were streaming, so
we're live.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're we streamed the ceremony so everyone could see that, and of course now we got warm-ups to fill. So we watched Dusty versus Bugs.
Yeah.
If you remember that flashback, that classic.
I do remember that flashback.
Yeah, we got another one. You want to go to another flashback? This is all Vince's fault because he uploaded all
Let's
these.
do it. Let's see it.
All right, here we go. Let's go to another one here. All right. Dusty Bridger-Hammond was all over the field in this ball game. 4 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. He was phenomenal as the Syracuse Titans get a big win over Roy in double overtime. Nonetheless, 41-30.
I knew it was coming, and it didn't matter.
Well done.
Yeah. I got people around me to protect me. Right?
And Salem Hills had a 28-7 lead at one point, and they beat them 28-14. They shut down that Highland rushing attack, and the Skyhawks, Dusty.
That's pretty good.
That's still one of the loudest things I have ever heard. Because we weren't, I don't know, 25 yards away from that cannon going off.
Yeah.
Dang.
And honestly, I didn't realize it was going to go off. Clearly. And that's why the first one, I'm like, oh, jeez. And then, the next one got me pretty good, too. That was actually one of my favorites.
That one was?
Well, okay. One of my
Yeah,
favorites.
no.
That one is one of my favorites. And then the other one is, well, actually, I can't even remember it at the moment. So
Okay.
I'll just let it slide by.
That was one where, it's Vince always really betrays us with the slow-mo and makes it look a lot worse, But
Yeah.
I still remember just how loud that was, and it was, it's pretty. Whew.
Well, it's one of the ones, if you're not paying attention for it,
Oh yeah.
and it comes on, it gets you.
You think those are loud when they're miles away? Now imagine being, 50, 60 feet away. It's loud. All right, you want to go to another one?
Do another
All
one.
right,
yeah.
here we go. Let's cue this up. We'll go here.
And now it's time for a rewind flashback. Moments Dusty and Dane want to forget.
All right, Dusty. Hey, when I was in kindergarten, I was part of a musical, right?
Okay.
It was called Alphabet Soup. I was Mr. L, and I had a line in there about how Mr. L likes lollipops. I couldn't say my L's as a young man. I've grown. I've worked on my pronunciation. Now I just can't say my T's. But when I think about my 6A champion, let me just extend that line of Mr. L likes lollipops. Mr. L likes Leighton Lancers. I got the Leighton Lancers as my state champion. Coach Miller, he's got a lot of height. You got Potter. You got Koven. I got Leighton.
Wow.
My mom will be happy. How about that one, huh?
When did I become Dave Pash with Bill Walton? How did that happen? I've never.
It's been a long week, man.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, you're
The
welcome.
build
You're
up,
welcome.
where is he going with this? Where are we heading?
Leighton Lancers.
Leighton Lancers.
My favorite part of that whole video is just watching your reactions. Here's the thing. And we say this, but you're not even like my brother. Like, you're closer than you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, just knowing you for how long I've known you, I just love seeing your reactions because it's like, there it is. Like, I got him, Like, I got Dusty laughing. And it's just awesome to be able to see, what? Yeah. And anyway.
Well, mainly because you got me on that one. That's pretty funny. It's just that I didn't expect it. That was what was so funny. 'Cause I was like, oh, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Leighton Lancers. I was like, that got me so freaking good. And it was definitely one I wasn't expecting either.
Yeah.
Because it came and it wasn't what I was expecting, it got me really good.
And here's a little secret. I always try to get Dusty. I do. I always try to get Dusty laughing or something. There have been some times where I've gotten you a little too good.
You got another one?
We got another one. Here we go. This is getting Dusty a little too good.
And now it's time for a rewind flashback. Moments Dusty and Dane want to forget.
Watch this.
And that'll do it. Lundgren couldn't get it, and that'll do it. Bingham moving on to the semifinals to play Copper Hills
Dane, your final thoughts in the selection for the National Guard assistant performer.
Man, I tell you what, I mean, it looked like Bingham had this game in control. And I mean, Westlake.
That's getting dusty a little. When the mic goes silent and neither here or I can speak, of course, that's at like midnight after calling 8 games. That's a long day.
That was a long.
We'll see if we have any watch this moments tonight.
I'd like to think that we will, because Lehi has a full roster, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Skyridge has a pretty good roster, and even if they didn't, they'll still be able to hang.
It's always a battle. I mean, the girls' game was a battle, came down to the last shot. So Skyridge Lehi, that's what we get. We got National Anthem coming around, so Dusty's going to be with us tonight.
Yep.
Can't wait for it. We're going to step aside here, and then we'll be back. We'll have tip-off of our game of the week. Skyridge hosting Lehi in the Region 3 battle. We're watching live on KSLSports.com.
Falcon High School is going to be all set to go here side Falcon Arena. Hey, look at this. We just varsity girls, varsity boys. We're good.
We're good.
But no, this will be fun because we know that Skyridge doing what they do now, what they darken the gym. But this Lehi team is very much more impressive than you realize.
Yeah, they're 12-7 on the year, 4-3 in region. But they came off an impressive win over Westlake, and that was the top team in the region in that game, 66-60, the victory for Lehi. They've got some top-end scorers. I mean, Easton Hawkins, we've talked about him a number of years. He's a senior. They had to replace a lot of scoring with Cooper Lewis graduating. Easton stepped up, has filled that role well. Aston Schuell's been great this year, 14 a game. But you got 5, 6, 7 guys who can go anywhere from 5 to 11, 12 points a game. Makes it really tough to try to slow down this Lehi offense under Coach Bromley.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, is that you could try to slow it down, but it's always difficult when it's like 3 or 4 guys that can all score that 5 to 12 range, and it just makes it more difficult.
Yeah.
When you take a look at Skyridge does have that one score, and if you keep him bottled up, then they could be in trouble.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, right? I mean, the name Kohler is familiar to a lot of people, and I'm not talking about people's faucets. Jackson Kohler, the older brother, Jordan Kohler, now here at Skyridge, is as a senior, 6'6" senior, averaging 18 points a game and 9 rebounds a game. We were here a couple weeks ago, and for the AF game, and he came out early, hit a 3, and then he was a beast inside. He was a monster on the glass. He is a load inside, and it'll be interesting to me to see how Lehi tries to slow him down, because he can step out and shoot it. He can be dominant in the paint as well. 18 points a game, and then you talk about support scoring. Joel Gardner, we did not see him. He was dealing with an injury. He's not fully healthy yet, but expected to go tonight. He's been a great addition. They need him to step up, and then they need someone else. Hunter Sheffield had a big game against AF, hit 4 threes in that game. Ryder Gentry, Carson Mosteller, they have pieces. It's about getting consistency from those pieces. They're going to need it here tonight to upend Lehi.
Well, here's the other part. They got to have it because they could miss the 6A tournament, right?
Well, everyone makes it, but it's about the RPI, right?
Yep.
So right now being 1-6 in that region, a win over Lehi would go a long ways towards strengthening that RPI and getting some better positioning for the state tournament.
Is Durant going to be taking on Kohler for the jump ball? And it'll be Skyridge with the opening tip, as it is Allred and others joining Kohler as they go high post. Let him work around. Now jump it up. Can't get the bucket. And the ball tracked down by Cole Welch. The ball brought up the floor quickly. And they'll reset the offense.
Here's the aforementioned Hawkins.
And he sends it over to Schuell. Schuell drives the lane, floated up, no. And the rebound to Kohler. As he gets down up quickly is Gunther. Sends it over to, I believe that's number 30.
That's Gentry, yep.
Yep. Gentry, and then up top with Gagan. Oh, nice move, and now he's going to get the 2 shots. Not a bad move there by Kohler, and he's going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, I like the aggressive take, and I actually thought, I was curious to see how Lehi would match up. Durant's playing really stout defense there. Does a nice job recovering, but with the contact there laid, and that's one of the things when you look at the first matchup in this one. Actually, no, that's another game. My bad. I was thinking about free throw shooting. I was like, wait, they didn't report free throws from that first game, so my bad.
Oh, that's too
Sorry
funny.
about that.
Yeah.
Dane 0 for 1.
As he missed them both. A little bit of a surprise, goes out of bounds. And it'll be Lehi basketball.
Really surprised that they didn't get Hawkins a little more engaged in the offense on that first possession. He touched it once or twice, but see if they can get him inside of their set here, their action.
As Hawkins going to lift and not hit. That ball's tipped out and will be out of bounds and will remain with, I'll go to Skyridge.
Yeah. I really like that tap out. I was talking with a coach this week, and he said, hey, we're not the biggest squad, so we actually tap a lot on our rebounds. And I'd never really thought about that, but I'm like, that's actually a really smart move, right?
Yeah.
Get your guards to be 8-10 feet out and tap to them and let them get out on the floor.
And there's a steal. So on the run with Lehi. They put that one on the ground, and it's Hawkins. Had that one stripped away. Here comes Skyridge. Leaves it. Oh, there's a take and make by Kohler.
I thought he was going to try to fade away or something with that, but does a nice job and somehow gets a shot off.
And I tell you what, that was one of those ones that I didn't know if he was going to be able to get that thing up.
Yeah.
And that one's no shot, so the foul is on the floor.
Call on Sheffield.
Goes on 25.
No, that's still from the Lehi one.
Oh, so they haven't changed it.
Updated, yep. Sheffield's a guy. That AF game, he shot the ball so well.
And there's Hawkins knocking down a 3.
Talk about when he plays well, this offense, hard to keep up with. Missed one on the last possession, able to drill that one. Oh, nice.
Nice pass, and the layup is good.
Boy, love that. You go high post and open up that cut away from the basketball, and Gardner with a great take and finish.
Hawkins off the front of the iron. The rebound taken by Durant, who lays it up and in.
That's a great job by Durant, finding just a little seam amongst the pair of Falcon defenders.
Sends that one along the baseline to Kohler. Send it along the baseline.
I thought Gardner maybe had a shot at a 3 there.
Yeah, I thought so for sure. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Tried to get that one into Kohler. He lost the handle. And now the foul given up by number 15. That's Joel Gardner.
I like the idea there. It's one you'd love to see Kohler be able to grab. And I get it's a tough play. He's moving. That ball's a little slippery, but would have had a great lane right to the rim if he was able to possess that.
Well, he was so close.
Yeah.
Getting that ball. That was all timing on that possession by Gardner. Schul hands back to Hawkins. Oh, jeez. As he left that one short, the ball's going to go out of bounds off of number 30. That is Ryan Gentry.
Some calling for the travel there. Officials didn't see it that way.
That's what I was saying.
You know, I recall, Dusty, I know it's been a while since we've called a game, but you know I love getting into the jersey discussion. I wasn't a big fan of the purple on purple last year for Lehi. It's growing on me, I'm not going to lie.
It's growing on you, and it's kind of fading on me. But I'm actually okay with it.
I like it. Yeah. Last year I was like, I like it.
Yeah, I still like it, but just not as much. As Hawkins goes inside, floated up, no. And the rebound taken.
Here comes Ice. We're not even going to try that last name.
Yeah, Ice just threw that one away. Awa Mualo logo.
I'm happy to roll with that. When I came to do that AF game, I asked coaches, like, we just call him Ice. I'm like, okay, that's much easier.
No, let's try one more time. Awa my logo.
By the end of the night, you'll have it. Dusty's the pronunciation guru. He'll get it.
I'll get it.
He'll get it.
It'll be down. And then we'll find out that it's like something totally different.
Yeah.
Oh, nice steal. Here comes Gentry on the run.
Oh, nice spin.
Oh, nice move. And it is a little go-ahead bucket.
That's got to earn some more minutes for the senior. I love that little mix-up, that step around, and the hesitation. Great move.
As he'll jump it. Oh, my heavens. Kisses it off the backboard.
You know, I was afraid I was going to miss the bank being open. I had to run there this afternoon and just got in, but Welch working after hours on that shot.
Nice take in the foul. Going to be given. As a lovely speed up and go from Joel Gardner. But how about the bank in on the other end of the floor?
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Welch. And the defender kind of gave it to him. And they're like, hey, I can get a shot away. And
well, he gave it to him with the freaking angle, and he hit it. Kissed it off the angle and got it to go. That was impressive. As Gardner missed the first, and a bunch of substitutes come on the floor.
A couple really missed free throws here for Skyridge. That's always hate to see that as a coach, as a fan. Points left on the floor.
Hunter Sheffield will check back in. I'll say this much about Lehi, you got to just keep your eye on him. As pulling for three, can't get it to go. Rebound is actually taken, stepped out of bounds.
Oh, it stays here.
I think he's saying that.
I'm guessing he's saying, well, I don't know.
He was saying he's out of bounds, and then.
But he might have been saying a Skyridge player was out of bounds and had a hand on the ball. I'm not certain about that. But.
Yeah. Well, how about this? I thought he was going to get that to go. That's going to put Saxon Young. They're not going to be at the line.
No. But that's the second on Joel Gardner. So he's going to have to come off the floor. We talked about him. He's their second leading scorer. And they missed him for a couple of games. And now he's off the floor here with the two personals.
As that shot won't go. The rebound taken by Kohler. And back down the floor with 2:25 on a running clock in the first quarter. Kohler sends that one back up top to Ice, now back in the corner.
Boy, big battle in the paint between he and Peyton Hawkins. Peyton holding his own.
Oh, nice pass inside and one.
We've seen a couple of those slip screens here in this first quarter from Skyridge. Done that quite frequently, and Kohler that time able to absorb the contact and get the shot away. Good play by the big man for the Falcons.
My head was all mixed up because the scoreboard is opposite.
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah.
did not sit well. As Kohler hits the and one. And we dip under 2 minutes, down to 1 minute and 55 seconds on a running clock. Here's it back for Hawkins. And said he kicked it.
I thought he did too.
Ball out of bounds, Lehi.
A quick inbound as he falls away and hits.
Nice little turnaround jumper there from Hawkins. Young man averaging 7 and 7 a game. Might have had a shot clock issue there, I think. I thought I saw him.
He just took off a second.
I've got it 10-10. Scoreboard has it 10-8 here. Oh, there we go. All right.
Gentry near side. Sends it back out to Kohler. Kohler gonna go strong, fall away, no. And the rebound taken by Hawkins. Oh, nice give and nice take away there by Kohler.
I don't know if this is true or not, but doesn't Saxon look a little bit like a former Evan Young at American
Yes,
Fork?
he does. And Kohler for three.
We talked about his ability to shoot that outside shot, folks. That is not luck. That young man practices that. He can hit that, and he gives Skyridge a lead. Big first quarter for Jordan Kohler.
Come off the screen. Young sends out. The three is good. How about that one?
Yeah, big shot from Hawkins. Last 2 field goals for Lehi. That senior's feeling pretty comfortable here tonight.
Gentry sends it back up top. Breaking ankle, sending out for three. And that'll do it for the first quarter. How about the first quarter for Skyridge? Takes the end of the first quarter. It's 16-13. Again, started the second quarter as Skyridge has a 3-point lead after the buzzer beating 3.
Yeah, we talked about Mostetler being having that ability to be one of the contributors offensively and needing a player like that to step up tonight, and that's a big shot to close out a quarter, see if they can continue with that confidence here in this second quarter.
Now sending it inside to Kohler. Blocked away. How about Durant?
It's a great job on the help. I thought Schulz maybe coming into him a little bit with the hands if he would have gotten up, but Durant with the help D and the block.
I didn't see who the foul is on.
Gagan
Oh, that's interesting.
called for it.
So send that one back into the corner. Send it back up top. Nice drive. Can't finish. Here's the rebound and run out. Oh, nice pass. And the finish is there by Ryder Gentry.
Boy, you love the unselfishness of that. A couple moments, right? Mosteller just hit that three. He could have taken another one instead. Works to the angle. And on the drive, the nice little handoff. Great ball movement there for Skyridge.
The three from up top won't go. The save in to the hands of Gentry. Here's Gentry on the run. Oh, nice take. Oh, can't finish. on the run. Here comes Hawkins into the three, and he is fouled. Put him at the line for 3 free throws as Hawkins earns a tough one.
Yeah, that's one if you're Jordan Kohler. I know it's tempting to go for that. You just can't come into the shooter, right? And that's an easy call for any official. And Easton Hawkins, probably not the guy that I'd want to send to the free throw line. If you're a Skyridge fan, and I love the idea they're trying to take that transition 3. Just if you're Kohler, that's when you just got to find a way to stay out of the shooter on.
As Hawkins hits the second after missing the first.
Looks like Lehi's taken a lot of threes in this first half, doesn't it?
A ton of threes. When we talk about a ton, I mean it's a ton.
It's been a lot. They hit 9 of them in that first matchup against Skyridge. The Falcons hit 7 of their own.
And he was 2 for 3. So 18-16 after the 2-3 free throws is made. Kohler got around him, can't get it to go, and the rebound taken by Gentry.
Oh, he does all the work and just a rare miss at the rim.
And back inside, and Hawkins able to get that one to go. And we're tied up at 18.
Nice job working into Martin. You notice Kohler's on the floor because he's trying to get that loose ball. You've got an advantage inside. That's right where Lehi goes. That's great recognition and play by the Pioneers.
Up top, the pull for 3 won't go, and the rebound taken by Drew Durant.
I don't mind that 3, but it felt like Gardner, because the closeout of Lehi was there, had to kind of rush it there late. He threw it off just a smidge.
And the 3 won't go, and the rebound pulled in by Zach Dagan, and it'll be a timeout taken by Coach Gardner, and it's a full timeout, so we'll take it as well. You're watching
Fans, we appreciate you coming tonight.
America for no.
It will be senior recognition for the Skyridge cheer squad.
Falcon Arena. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. So sent that ball into the corner, send it back up top to Kohler, and it won't go. It's a pretty good defense there by Durant.
Yeah, I like the look too. We saw Ice earlier, his athleticism get to the rim. Here you go.
Take it to the rim, and he can't get the finish either. Nothing going the way, and there's a ball off of Lehi, and it'll be Skyridge basketball.
Well, that's tough. You kind of know that contact's coming, and tough to judge, like how strong do you go up with it. And it's just a touch strong. Fortunate to keep it here. Good hustle, not giving up on it.
And that is a foul given up by Saxon Young.
Just the first team foul on Lehi. So they can still be quite aggressive here, almost midway through. It's actually been a pretty good defensive battle tonight. Both teams have been pretty locked in.
It really has been, as both teams have just struggled from the floor. Can't get that one, rebound, can't get it on the putback. And the foul is going to be given to number 30, that's Martin.
You can see how important Kohler is on the glass. And when he steps out to take those three, you lose that inside presence. A little bit of a catch, because while he can hit that shot, it's like, okay, if he doesn't, though, you risk giving up the possession. But you see him inside, just how good he can be to keep the possession here.
Tell you what, that is really pretty. Ice just takes it right to the rim.
I've been surprised by his step tonight, right? It's been ever present on Skyridge possessions.
Oh, and how about the foul away from the basketball? And did I see one? I think he was saying 15.
Yeah, that'd be Shul. So he just picked up his second.
And he's got to explain that one to coach. Send that ball back up top, now over to Ice. Ice now sends it inside to Kohler. Oh, Kohler got right around the defender and lays it up and in.
That's a great initial step by Jordan. Quick little step through or step around, got the edge and found a path to the rim. He's in double figures.
How about Young? Back rims to three. And the rebound taken by Skyridge. We go under 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's one where you can get that shot at any time, right? I'd love to get into some action, try to get that moving around, try to get a better look.
Oh, how about that one from Kohler? Gets it to go. He kisses it off the backboard.
Skyridge's been very intentional on trying to work this ball inside these last couple minutes. It's paying an advantage for them right here, paying dividends. They're up the largest lead of the game.
A little too strong there by Hawkins. And back down the floor. As Coach Gardner says, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's take the clock. Drop it inside to Kohler. Kohler gonna fall away, can't get it. And the rebound taken by Lehi. Now the fall away won't go. Like the idea, but it just didn't go.
Yeah, it's a tough shot for Shul. Skyridge was there. Not a terrible look, but a challenging one.
Oh, nice. Beautifully done, but cannot execute on the layup.
Yeah, that's a great move because he left the defender atop the lane all by himself.
How about Durant? Can't get it. That was a nice find. Leaves it out for Shul, and he can't get it to go either.
Lehi's gone cold these last couple minutes. Just 2 points in this second quarter for the Pioneers. There's 1 minute left.
Send it back up top. Now back on the angle, inside to Ice, and he got it. How about the take and make?
And that's great action against that zone. You've got a gap, and Ice able to just find his way through, and boy, you almost had a 5-second call. No one from Lehi aware that Young's back there to inbound. He needs help.
So timeout on the floor. Well, 30-second timeout. We can keep it here, right?
Yeah.
Been a fun basketball season, to say the least.
Yeah.
Now we're getting to the end. It's just fun to be a part of it. You know, because I've been waiting to just get back, just get going, and it's just fun to step in. And I feel like I haven't missed anything.
What was it like walking into the gym tonight?
Pretty emotional.
Was it?
It was. It was super coming in tonight.
Yeah.
Really emotional, especially when I saw the roster and that, what is it? And it has Dusty Litster and I was like, yep, I'm not grabbing that.
We'll make sure you guys get a copy.
Well, I've got one now. Well, I guess you want this one.
Nope, that one's yours. It's a, well, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah. So quickly, as we're down to 30 seconds. So shot clock turned off. Send it over. Going to drive the baseline. Now fall away. Can't get it. And the rebound taken by Skyridge.
They can take last shot here if they want.
Ice on the drive and got it. How about it? He has earned his way into the starting five, and he had a big, big first half.
Yes, he did, including 6 in that second quarter, 8 in the game's second leading scorer. His burst has been a difference in this first half tonight for Skyridge.
At the end of 2, Skyridge 28, Lehi 18. You're watching a NutriCost Game of the Week. And welcome back into Falcon Arena. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. As always say, our Rewind Games of the Week are always brought to you by a lot of places. But I want to thank every sponsor we have, especially NutriCost.
Yep.
And then especially
Heidemann Associates.
Yes, Heidemann and Associates is a big one.
Yeah, we got a new one joining too, which is hanging on the edge of your seat, folks. You're going to want to. It's going to be a good one.
After the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Which is funny because they just want to make sure that they're not just burning their money.
Which I get that. Some of us have budgets, Dusty. I mean, we got to plan it, you know.
Well, they want to make sure they have a clean 30 seconds. I don't understand it. So
it'll be good.
Yeah, it'll be good. Well, it'll be amazing. All right, let's talk about this one. Well, first of all, Skyridge leads by 10, but they really kind of changed things going into the second quarter.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job of working it inside. We talked about some of their three-point shooting early, and they hit a couple. I mean, Kohler hit the 1-3, Mosteller hit the big one to end the first quarter, but they did not make a three in the second quarter. It was more get it inside, drive the lane, get plays at the rim, and it paid dividends for them. They got a 10-point lead.
Yeah, that's super impressive to watch what they were able to grow. If you're Lehi, what do you have to adjust here in the third quarter?
Well, I think I felt like at times they were just settling. There wasn't a lot of ball movement. There were a lot of times where they, kind of bring the ball up, couple dribbles, make a couple moves, and shoot. It's like, well, let's get in some action. Let's get that ball moving a little bit. Get it to change hands, open some driving, some kick. There's a lot of opportunities out there. I just feel like the ball's maybe sticking a little bit right now for Lehi.
So send it now in the high post on the move. Gentry. How about the take and make by Gentry?
Yeah, and Skyridge just continuing to go back to the well. Inside, physicality, to the rim, high percentage shot. Largest lead of the game.
Hawkins. Oh, he hangs on and then hits.
And I think that's the other guy they got to get going. Easton Hawkins only had one field goal in that first half. It was a 3. The other 3 points came from the line. I think they've got to find a way to free him up.
As that one goes, well, a foul first, and then they will be free throws.
I'm sorry, there's some distraction over here. We're trying to work here, and we got people who should get it that are just cheering. And big news in 5A tonight. We'll touch on that.
How about this? Alta knocks off Olympus at the horn
with a 3.
Huge shot. As nice take and make.
You know who's happy about that, don't you? Highland.
Yes.
Because now it's Highland Olympus right there. But that's a big confidence boost for Alta, too.
Well, absolutely. Just you got to be able to make everything, as that 3 won't go. Tipped out, and we'll go back to it'll stay here with Lehi. But it's just an interesting thing to say, who else is excited about that? Well, I didn't get to say Jordan Kohler had that bucket on the other end. There's a steal off the inbound.
I don't think I've ever seen Vince cheer. I think it was the first time I ever saw Vince really happy and celebrate. Because he's a Broncos fan and a Ducks fan, so he doesn't get to do that very often. Oh, I just got the glare.
3 on the way, no. Rebound to Kohler.
This might be the last game I ever call. He did not like that comment, so I might have just lost my job tonight.
Oh, man. Is that ball ends up going back to Lehi. Come off the screen. Lost the ball, got it back. Fall away, won't go. And the rebound.
And Skyridge continues to be really strong on the glass. There's a lot of one-and-dones for Lehi.
A ton. A ton. And that ball will stay with Skyridge. That goes off of Lehi.
We haven't talked about Region 3 yet. I mean, Westlake, Lone Peak, each at 5-2 coming into games tonight. Lehi is just a game back at 4-3. That's how important this game is. Pioneers have Lone Peak up next, so a loss tonight makes a Region 3 championship for them very difficult.
It certainly does, as this ball's up top with Gentry. Dude. Yeah, 5-second closely guarded. And I think he may have just gotten about 2 or 3 extra beats on that one. So after the turnover, back down the floor with Cole Welch. As Young goes back over to Welch, the 3 is short, and the rebound taken by Skyridge. This is Zach Gagan, sends that ball out to the corner, and that's a rebound taken by Kohler. Oh, what?
Yeah, offensive foul there.
And he's not fighting it.
Coach Gardner didn't seem to have much disagreement either. It was kind of blocked. It was hard for me to see it, so.
That's a weird one, to say the least.
Yeah, I didn't have a good view on it.
So drive to the baseline, fall away, didn't get it. And the rebound is going to stay here as that ball was taken and then stepped out of bounds.
No, we got a foul.
Yeah, this was on number 1, Hunter Sheffield. And that shot won't go.
That was Ice getting a hand in there. Disrupted the ability of Young to get a clean shot off. They kind of regather. Tough spot there.
Up top now, and it's Ice sent to the corner. 3 on the way and rattled home. How about the 3?
I led off Hunter Sheffield. When he feels good, that ball's going in.
Well, he hasn't loved it as that shot won't go, and the rebound taken by Skyridge.
This game's starting to hit dangerous territory for Lehi. They're down 15, 4 minutes to go, and there's not a lot going down for them. Got to get some big stops here this second half of this third quarter.
Well, they've got to keep it out of the 20s.
Oh,
Nice pass, and it's an easy 2. And now a timeout taken. How about it? Taken by Coach. Pardon me. I have the name. Thank you, Coach Bromley.
Yeah. It's a 9-2 run for Skyridge to open up this third quarter.
Well, how about it? 37-20 as it's NutriCost Game of the Week. Brought to you also by Heidemann and Associates.
The fewest number of points Lehi has scored in a region game this year is 51. And we got 3:53 left here in the third, and they're at 20. Just been a tough offensive night for Lehi.
Well, the funny thing is, and it's just where I stand, right?
Yeah.
Lehi will let them back in. Or pardon me, Skyridge will let them back in.
Okay.
I can feel it coming. And it's one of the weird things that I have as a fan of teams who fall behind. Just a weird thing.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. As the free throws are good by Saxon Young.
Coming in for shooter, Ashton Schul.
I don't know if Saxon and Cooper are related.
Evan?
I'd like to think they are.
They look similar.
Oh, we got a foul away from the basketball. And this is what I was talking about. Just a 15-point lead.
And, you know, we didn't talk about this for Skyridge. They've had double-digit leads. As the game has gotten late, making plays to seal games has been an opportunity for them to learn and strengthen. They might have that opportunity here tonight.
That three does not go, and the rebound pulled down by Gagan. You see Coach Gardner like, let's just be smart.
Yep.
And there's a throwaway. Zeiss was not on the same page as Kohler.
You know, Dusty, I haven't told you this yet. I don't know what is going on in 2024, 25, but the broadcaster jinx is live and well for me. So when you go on a limb and talk about, you think Skyridge, you know, Lehi's going to come back in this one, I think you might have jinxed it.
And there's the three as Sheffield knocks down his second three of the quarter.
Shule,
pardon me, that's me.
Nope, you're good.
Ashton Shule, a sophomore. Do you think where this team's going to be by the time they're seniors? That ball knocked away, now picked up and tracked down by Hawkins as he's going to slow it down, send it back up top.
Talk about, they got to have a strong second half this third quarter they're building here. Speaking of the Pioneers.
Hawkins left it short. And now the foul going to come away is on the ball. You had Peyton Hawkins just kind of getting into people.
Yeah, that's a good call. A lot of contact there. Trying to just push that possession loose. Talk about Skyridge opportunities to make some plays to seal games. I mean, these last 2 minutes can go a long ways towards determining how this game may swing.
Absolutely. As Gagan sends it up. And now back out, going to get it back. Send it back inside to Kohler. Kohler sends it back out, and that shot won't go. Rebound taken by Gentry, and he stepped out of bounds.
They get a good look. We talked about Sheffield when he's feeling good. I love that play. And you know, there could have been a couple earlier takes on that possession, but I don't mind passing those up and getting a better look. And that look from Sheffield, that's choice.
Yep.
Look, just tough miss for him.
Well, somehow nice move by Young, and Young gives it up, and there's the layup, and there's a 10-point deficit.
Yeah, that all starts the moment that Young able to break it down up top. You get the edge, that help has to come up. Great slide underneath.
Oh, there you go. How about Kohler?
Young man can fly.
And some things he does well. And then there's that one. Hawkins can't hit on the three.
That's a tough look. He thought there was contact there. I think that's a tough one to get a call on.
Oh, baseline, and they just cannot get the hands on it, but they're going to say off of Lehi.
One where maybe that extra pass not needed. You can take that little jumper from 12, right?
I think so, and I think it was just a little different on the move.
Yeah.
You're going in and it's like, hey, let's just get this one off. And he kind of just kissed it off. Kohler sends out. Gagan can't get it. And the rebound taken by Martin. And now the foul given away there by Kohler. That's number 3 on Kohler, and he's going to come off the floor.
Shooting foul.
Another good look there for Sheffield. Just missed it again, and add insult to injury. The foul. We're walking down and taking free throws here for Lehi.
And the first free throw is good. Jared Martin. Oh, and he's not even coming in for Kohler. And got them both.
Cole Welch returns in the game.
Ooh, good hands there by Young, and the official's right there, and it's like, no, I don't think so. There's 22 seconds. Hands back to 15. That's Sheffield. He sent that one back out. Back up top. Sheffield got the foul.
It's just the 14th foul, so not a bad foul there for Lehi. You disrupt Skyridge on the set, and got 6 seconds here.
Oh, you could have gone right over the top. As Sheffield on the drive is going to get the foul call. Put the ball on the baseline. The foul will be given to Joel Gardner. Oh, he's the one shooting. My bad.
Yeah.
To the line shooting, it's Joel Gardner.
The foul is given to, oh, he misses it. So that foul was given to Welch.
Comes in for Jordan Cole.
So 4 seconds left, and Welch misses the second. 2-1. Here's Hawkins. Ooh, man. That ball hit the front of the iron. And that will send us to the fourth quarter. Lister and Dane Stewart with you. As we've got every Skyridge home game, right? No, not home game.
Every region game.
Every region game.
Yep. So they got 2 more. After this one, home for PG next week, and then on the road at AF. And see if they can get a little momentum with the state tournament right around the corner.
Well, and they need it.
Yeah, they do.
Because if it's going to happen for them, they're going to need the things from whatever happens in this season to go well with them into the state tournament.
Yep. And I think you've seen moments like this Skyridge team coming into this, they're 1-6 in region play, but they're a lot better than that. I mean, they lost to Lone Peak by 1, lost to Lehi by 7, lost to Westlake by 7. They've played really well. It's just been late in ball games, and so they've been right on the cusp. And it's a team that if they get a little momentum and get some confidence, look out.
It is, and it's one of those that you don't want to face them.
Yep.
As there's a foul on that drive. As Hawkins on the stop sends it back out. 3 on the way, and is short, and the rebound taken by Skyridge.
And that's probably been where Skyridge has been best tonight, has been on the glass. Because, again, just so many one-and-dones. They've had some second-chance opportunities. That's been a big differentiator. Ooh, boy. And that's 4 on Kohler.
I am stunned they called that an offensive foul.
Oh, I don't know if he was set.
You don't think he was set?
I don't know.
I think Young wanted the ball.
Either that or he was asking if his teammate was with him. Clap if you're with me.
And is coming back the other way. Ice can't get it. And he does get it. Throws it off of Skyridge. And it goes back, and they're actually going to talk.
I like their talking here.
I actually think that, he touched it. He grabbed it, Ice just was not thinking.
That's a great job of a crew coming together. What you see, right? And because I thought it went off of Lehi and then hit Ice as he was out of bounds. So that was a good call.
There's a miss from Saxton Young. And that just kind of leads everything, right?
Well, again, I mean, it's one and done, right? One shot, Skyridge gets clear, and now they can kind of take their time, set up, get a good look.
Sends it straight away. 3 is good. The 3 there from Joel Gardner.
He was passing that 3 up in that third quarter. Again, looking for a better look. That's a great look for the junior, and Joel able to drill it. That's a big 3 for Skyridge.
Yeah, Hawkins traveled.
And that is beautiful defense by Gentry. You get that hand on the basketball, you're not reaching in, you stay with it. It's a heck of a job.
And he earned it.
Yep.
So Gentry hands back. Oh, they try to throw it in to Ice. The ball taken away, and it's an easy 2 from 34. That's Peyton Hawkins.
Great job sticking with that. Starts it with a good defensive play. Able to win it, finish.
Back up top. I like the drive, and then he gives it. Oh, my goodness. They're calling that a 2-shot foul. And so it will be 33, Carson Mosteller.
Hit that 3. Close out the first quarter. Those were his only points tonight. Skyridge's not taking a lot of free throws tonight.
They haven't, and they haven't had to.
Yeah.
And they've been a jump shooting team. If I'm still remembering all the scoring that went on. Then they had some layups, a couple dunks, and
they have been very intent on getting it inside. Usually you see that lead to free throws and one opportunities. Haven't had a lot of those tonight.
How about that take and miss, Maston Schul. And now a chance for Skyridge to continue to build on their lead.
Yeah.
Is up top, and now you have a foul. Yep. No doubt about it. That one easily given away. Nice take, and that's an easy block. Yep. Easy block on that one. You don't have the arch. What was that?
Charge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a wheel.
Yeah.
There's not anything that tells you.
He's camped out the moment that ball's inbounded.
Yep.
So
just sitting there waiting.
You know, Dusty, I'm surprised you didn't take an opportunity to talk about the restricted area. I was waiting right there for you. Right there for you.
I was so bad. I'm sorry. I didn't even.
That's all right. That's all right. By state tournament, you'll be all over restricted area. All over it.
Thank you. Thank you. As they send it back out, and he rattles it home. Joel Gardner knocks down the 3. And it's 47-31.
2 huge threes from Gardner. We talked about he moved that ball in the third. Here in the fourth, it's the junior drilling a couple big-time shots.
Oh, man. How about that take and make from Saxton Young? And just a 30-second timeout just taken by Lehi. How about Skyridge able to really withhold everything we've seen thus far from Lehi?
No, it's been really great. I mean, you want to talk about teams maturing and growing up. When the other team fights back, what fight do you have, right? And I think we've seen that tonight. They've gotten back to, hey, rebound the basketball, come down and execute good offense, right? And even though they didn't take a lot of threes in that second or third, they have here in the fourth, but it's been good looks and confident looks from Gardner. And I love his reaction out of that second one because you can tell like he's pumped up, ready to go. There's a lot of energy right now for that Skyridge team on the floor.
And here's the other part. You have nothing, and I mean nothing, from Jordan Kohler in the fourth quarter.
He's been on the bench with the 4 fouls. Someone else has had to step up.
And they haven't.
Well, Gardner has.
No, Gardner
but
has.
yeah.
But, yeah, exactly. Because I'll tell you this much. Ice has not had to do it.
Right. I think he's been very active at trying to chase down loose balls and keep things alive. But he hasn't been the initiator on the drive. And I think when he did that in the second quarter, a lot of time was because Kohler was on the floor to spread things out for him, right?
So Kohler back on the floor as we hit the halfway point as we go inside of 4 minutes.
He's got to be really disciplined here. Speaking of Kohler.
Sorry, I was just watching Kohler, just because I'm curious. I'm curious of who he is. What is he like?
Big thing here is because Skyridge's still on it, clock shot does not reset.
It did not, and he got blocked. Speaking of Kohler.
And it was Young coming down on the block.
Here comes Hawkins knocking down the 3.
Lehi's not done yet. Hawkins now in double figures, the only Pioneer by my count in double figures. He's got 11.
Send that one in, and it's an easy 2 for Zach Gagan.
Yeah, that's a great job by Skyridge, recognizing they've got an advantage. They can get up the floor quickly.
Rattled in 3, and now it's a 10-point game.
You know who else is feeling good? That guy.
Yeah, Hawkins is. Sends it back up top to Gentry. Gagan sends that one over to somebody else, and they went skip pass into the corner. And there's a steal. Yeah, you're going to have a foul. Absolutely. So got themselves in a little bit of trouble with 2:41 left in the fourth quarter. And it's a 10-point game.
I tell you, Lehi's making a strong push here. Couple threes, defensive stop. See if they can capitalize here.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yep.
Come down, got the screen from Hawkins. Now you're going to float it up and score it. There from Saxton. What was that?
Just letting the clock tick away, man.
Oh, my heavens. And there's a foul at the end.
I love that. Tick, tick, tick.
Hey, you looked at him. Hey, you know we haven't touched this, right?
14 fouls on Skyridge, just 3 on Lehi.
So send it in to Kohler with just about 2 minutes left as they send that one over.
I like bringing the pressure here for Lehi.
Oh, my heavens. They could lob it in to Kohler. Didn't do it. Send it back up top. And now we'll have a foul.
I actually like that, though. I mean, for me, you have 35-second possessions, right? Yeah. So why risk a lob, maybe an overthrow or something, or they collapse down and get a block? Like, no, hey, we're just going to drain this thing. We're going to make it come up and foul us.
Well, and now they have the fresh 35 seconds.
That's correct. Oh,
my heavens, got tipped away. Here comes Saxon Young. Lobs it up, and it's messed up by Hawkins.
Boy, that's a learning moment. That's one where just take the points. You have a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Just take the points. Instead, you try to get fancy.
Yep.
Oh, that one's not going to look well in film room.
Gonna throw it down to big man, and there's a flush.
That's when you dunk. When you're all alone, right? That's when you dunk in this moment.
Oh, big play there by Hawkins. And there's a pull and a three.
He has more than doubled what his points were in this fourth quarter. He had 8 coming into the fourth. He's at 9 here in the fourth, 17. Easton Hawkins will not go away for the Pioneers.
And it's been fun. This has been an absolute blast. It's brought to you by NutriCost and also by Heinemann and Associates.
That's right. You know, Dusty, so good to be next to you. You know, I've had a couple people text, man, it's good hearing you too. State of Utah, so happy to have you back. It's awesome. Awesome.
Well, it makes me happy to hear that people are happy. I'll say this. You forget how much you're loved until you're gone. And it's been a reminiscent 5 months, 6 months in the last little bit. And it's been absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's and you know, I want to just take a moment. Obviously, you know, great to have you here. Your family's here tonight. I want to thank Skyridge and Lehi. You know, try to make it a special night for you. The crowd was great and a great honor before the game. It's been an honor to be with you for 20 years and looking forward to much more ahead of us. But thanks to both these staffs on the girls' side as well. The administration. It's been a great night here at Skyridge and a great game.
It absolutely has been. So 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. As they get it in. And just got it over the timeline and send it back out. And Hawkins kicks it.
You know, we talk about big game in 5A. How about a big game in 6A tonight, Region 2? Corner Canyon upending Harriman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only the second loss of the year for the Mustangs. So the Chargers with a big win. See how that may have effect in the 6A RPI.
Well, and it's just a matter of just seeing who's where when you get into the state tournament.
And it was interesting. I actually thought Saxon Young might have thought that was on him. I thought he was kind of pulling a jersey out because I think he has 4. I could be wrong on that, but that does go on Hawkins instead.
Well, it did. I mean, the funny thing was that he's sitting there pulling his jersey out, and it wasn't on him.
I thought he was like, that's my 5th foul, I'm done.
Yeah. And that's where he's still putting his shorts back on.
Yeah, got to tuck it back in there, young man.
Well, back rims the second 8-point ball game. And there's the pull, back rim, and the rebound taken by Kohler.
Smart timeout.
Yeah.
You could kind of see that defender come from behind. Like, oh boy, look out. Good timeout there.
And it was a full timeout. So full timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll be back in just a minute as you're watching a rewind game of the week. There's Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart with you for well, let's see. We have a couple. NutriCost game of the week. You also have the law firm as well.
Yep.
Heinemann and Associates. Is on the run out. There's the lob up and then the lay in.
And that might be it.
Yeah, he put it up to 10 points. Send it back inside. As that shot is off the mark. The ball loose.
You know, you talk to coaches and, hey, what's key for you tonight? The old cliche is always rebounding and defense, but this is what happens when you rebound and you play defense, right? Like, there's a reason why they always tell you that, and it's because it's true. It makes such a big difference, and that's what we've seen from Skyridge tonight.
As there is a three from Hawkins, can't get it to go, and the rebound taken by Kohler, and he's fouled by Hawkins, and it's going to be a couple of free throws here for Kohler.
We did not talk about that previous game between these two. At Lehi, 69-62, and that was after Skyridge had a 25-14 fourth quarter. Lehi owned that game for 3 quarters. Skyridge gave up 69 in that game. They gave up 44 tonight. I mean, you talk about the difference, right? Defense, rebounding. Lehi dominated the boards in that first game. They have not tonight been impressed by what we've seen from Skyridge.
That's true. That was a really good point you just made, Dane.
Once a year, Dusty. Once a year.
As the free throw does not go, here comes Hawkins. As Young going to drive. The key can't get it to go. And then it's Kohler with the rebound, and then it's a foul on Hawkins. I'm pretty sure he was just getting that all cleaned up.
Let me tell you this, too. I love the way that was managed.
Yep.
1, officials get there quickly. 2, Gardner's like, timeout, pull my players away, right? Like, let's calm the room down a little bit here. That's a good job all around.
I thought it was awesome, to say the least. But what a night tonight. Got back, able to get through and have a great night watching Skyridge and Lehi, because I've wanted to see Lehi for a long time. And I get to see them tonight, and it's just been interesting to see where they are. But for Skyridge, I'm even more high on Skyridge than I was before the season.
You see the potential of what Skyridge has, right? And then you see what Lehi has. And I know Lehi down by 10 late here in the fourth, but you see the pieces. It's like, man, these are 2 really dangerous teams. Talk about Lehi just beat Westlake, right? Like, I mean, these are 2 teams that got all the pieces that they need to make runs in the state tournament.
As that ball's going to be brought across, and that will be it. What a night for the Skyridge Falcons as they get a big win, 54-44 over Lehi. And Dane, your final thoughts on the selection of a player of the game?
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about it, right? Defense, rebounding, those are 2 really critical factors to win basketball games. And I thought Skyridge, about the 6-minute mark of the second quarter is when they put a real emphasis on those 2 things, and you saw the game just completely turn after that happened. My player of the game, because of that, I'm going to go with Jordan Kohler. Yeah, he led him in points with 18, but his presence inside on the glass I thought was huge. Rebounding, but also defensively as well. Lehi had really contested shots at the rim. That's why they kind of forced stuff outside, because they couldn't work inside a lot. I thought the bigs of Skyridge were great. Jordan Kohler, my player of the game. The Joel Gardner threes in the fourth were huge. Those were statement moments for Joel. Those could be statement moments for Skyridge. I didn't want to overshadow that, right?
No,
but Kohler, my player of the game.
Oh, he was absolutely spectacular. Well, again, want to thank you all for the response back and how much we enjoyed being able to be back together. It was an absolute blast. For Dane Stewart, for Austin Bigelow, and for Vince Francis, I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us and listening to everything we did for Skyridge basketball.